oh, and it comes out. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, my name's Thomas and I make style and hair related videos every single week here on YouTube, or just about every single week. Sometimes I am a busy boy and I do miss out on stuff. So in today's video, I'm just gonna crack straight into it. Today I'm showing you how I straighten my hair. Now, oh my God, I've just set myself a goal because I've done it again and somebody's asked for me to do something and I've forgotten their name and then I can't find the comment and then I can't credit them in the video. So from here on in, I promise, next time this happens, I will know the person's name. But somebody asked me to show how I straighten my hair. Now, today's process is gonna be quite big, actually. I've got a lot of products that I use when I straighten my hair, particularly because my hair is so coarse and dry. There's a lot of stuff I have to do to it to make it, one, look normal, and two, when you have dry hair, it's very easy to damage it. So a lot of the products I'm using is for hair types like mine, so like coarse and frizzy or like wiry. But other than that, if you have thin hair or wavy hair, you probably won't have to go so gung-ho on all the products that I'm gonna be using. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get straight into it. So I've actually just had a shower. And, oh, I'm gonna flip this so I can see everything that I'm doing. So I've just had a shower. I washed my hair with anti-dandruff shampoo because it's winter and my flake gets scalpy. My scalp gets so flaky in winter. So I've just done that. And then I'm gonna put all of my pre-styling things in. And we're gonna start with the bhave Leave-in Creme, because this is the moisture foundation base. This gets into all the cuticles and keeps it really nice and smooth, or suave, as you would say in Spanish. I just used like a 20-cent piece worth, so that's about that much. I like to lather my hair in this. And then I'm gonna get the bhave Supernova, this bad boy. It's actually really good. It makes your hair super soft and shiny. So when you spray it out, it comes out like all thick like that. It kind of looks like you know what. And then I would just rub that through my hair as well. Boop-de-doo. All these products seriously are great for thick, frizzy, coarse hair. And then after that, I'm gonna be using the Davros straightening balm. Love, love, love this stuff. I never even had heard of a straightening balm before I got this. Davros sent me a whole box of their stuff a while ago, and this is really good shit. So I'm gonna use about that much. It just gives it a really nice, just a really nice finish. We love nice finishes. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead with my Sebastian Trillant Heat Protector Spray. I go gun-ho on this stuff because seriously, I hate dead hair and I would rather use too much of this rather than not enough, because if my hair dies, I will not be happy. And there goes all of my YouTube content. Woo! Okay, so that is phase one done. Now, after I've put all of the products in, I'm gonna just go ahead and blow dry it. And then after I blow dry it, you're gonna see this big frizzy mess. And then we're gonna go and straighten this bad boy. Right, how do you like me now? So I've just completed my blow dry. I've literally just like dried it. I haven't styled it or anything, but that's fine because we're about to start straightening it anyway. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just tie it all up into a big bun, and I'm actually gonna get rid of all of the, well, not get rid of, but start straightening out all of these side bits that I'm growing out. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're brand new, I'm growing my hair out at the moment. Make sure you subscribe and you can stay up to date with the growing out process. But anyway, back to the story. I'll be just straightening these sides down first, and then once I get these out of the road, then I'll start on the top. Firstly, all we have to do is turn the GHD on. GHD are a great brand of, I was gonna say great brand of cigarette. They're a great brand of straightener, and they heat up within like, I think, a minute or something. I don't really know the exact time, but they heat up super quick. So if you've got a little bit of extra cash to go and buy one, I would definitely go and get one. You'll hear a little click in a minute. It beeps. Oh, there you go. It's ready. Already. That's crazy. Also, when you're straightening around your ears, just be really cautious. You don't want to burn your ear because that would suck. They actually, I saw these things on Pinterest. They're like an ear guard. They're like this little pink thing. They're freaking awesome. I should get some. Do a little review on them. All right, so I'm just going to do my thing and I'll come back when all these sides are straightened, okay? Have a good look at them now. they'll be a lot tidier when I come back. Ta-da! So for straightening those parts, I just like clamp it on wherever I can feel like a coarse bit. There's no real technique to straightening these out, just be careful of your ears. And then the real part starts to happen when you start doing up here. So that's where these ibis clips come in handy. I'm probably just going to use one ibis clip today. It's easier to use an ibis clip than it is to use a hair tie because you can pull strands of hair out of an ibis clip far easier than you can a hair tie. So that's the reasoning for that. You can probably pick up some ibis clips for like $2. Now, the way I work straightening my hair, I actually start from the back and try and section out and straighten this way. But for the sake of showing you how I actually straighten it and like the technique that I use, I'm just going to do a little bit at the front here, and then I will start going from the back so you can kind of see how I put it all together. Okay, so I would get a section maybe about that thick. You don't want it to be too wide and you don't want it to be too thick because the straightener has to straighten the hair all properly, and you don't want to be running over your hair 100 times to straighten it because that is where heat damage comes into play, and that is certainly what you do not want. What you want to do, I like to clamp the roots. I do 1, 2, I do a clamp, and then I slowly bring it down the hair. And you want to aim for just one streak. If you can get it done in one streak, that's good because that means less heat on your hair. But we've put a heat protector in anyway, so that's fine. So I'll just show you that. Ooh, it's so hard to do with a mirror and a camera. So bang, 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 just get that root, and then clamp, and then what you want to do, oh, I forgot to tell you, that steam there as well is just product. So when you clamp, you want to do a little twist in a downward motion because the ends of the hair will end up going like this rather than like this. I'll show you. So do our clamp, and twist in a downward motion. Ta-da! So literally, and then that's one piece straightened, right? So the idea is to section out all of your hair and just straighten it piece by piece by piece, and then it should all be nice and lovely like that. All right, so I'm gonna do that from the back, and I'm probably just gonna put the video on fast forward, and I might stop halfway through and give you a look, and then we'll go from there. As you can see, I've just paused the video so I can show you what we've already got done here. Most of this is all straightened, and we're just down to this front little section here, and I just thought I would stop to show you how I straighten some more of them. So each and every section that I've done here, I've gone from back to front, and I'm literally doing it in this same style. I will grab a little strand, grab my straightener, clamp, 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 tilt, slowly bring it back. And it just sits like that, nice and easy. So we're done with the straighten now. It's all looking gorgeous and beautiful. See how shiny it is? That is definitely the straightening balm, the elixir, and all of those different products that I've put in it. Usually, if I don't use any of them, it'll be straight, but it'd be a dry fuzzball like crazy. Honestly, I could not recommend something like a straightening balm and all of those other products. This is what we've got now. I'll just give you a 360 of that. So, woo. Very different to what we had in the beginning. I'll just show you a before shot as well. Fucking crazy, isn't it? So from here, what you want to do is after you've straightened your hair, I would go and check it with a fine-tooth comb, make sure you've gotten every piece of straightening done, because I'm not 100% certain if this is like against the rules, but I just fear putting oil in my hair and then going, fuck, I need to straighten that bit again, and then straightening with heat on oil. It's a recipe for disaster in my mind, so I just would never do it. I would just make sure everything's been straightened to how I want it before I start adding the product, and to be honest, I'm really, really happy with this job. So the next thing I would do is add in an oil. The oil I like to use is Riot Control oil. It's pretty much like an argan oil, if you will. It makes your hair more floppy, it makes it softer, and definitely makes it look less dry. So I'm gonna get a couple of pumps of that on my hand here, boom, that much, and you just evenly distribute it through your hair. Oh, it actually, like instantly, it just makes it feel so much softer. Love this stuff. Great for frizzy and thick, coarse hair, just like mine. Bloody beautiful. It's looking nice, hey? Okay, so now the oil has all been placed nice and evenly through my hair. The next step is to put the fresh ends in. Fresh ends helps prevent and repair split ends. This is a really cool little container that bhave have come up with. To get the product out, is that focusing? You just go, oh, and it comes out. I just use one pump like this. You don't need this all through your hair, you just need it on the ends, and yeah, you should be good. So I'm gonna go and apply that now. One little tip with bhave fresh ends as well is you must use it when your hair is dry. It doesn't work on wet hair. So just make sure when you do use it, if you do use it, that you use it on your dry hair. Yay, now it's time for the products. So I've actually decided I'm gonna use the hair clay on this part to give it texture and hold. And then I'm gonna use a paste for these underbits because they are quite fluffy and sticky outy. So I wanna add a little bit of weight to them, just stick them down, and I don't wanna give them the whole textured look. I don't wanna draw attention to them. So that's what I'm gonna use a paste for. The paste that I'm going to be using today is by bhave. It's their Flex Styling Paste. It's got a hold of 3 and a shine of 4. So I'm going to use this just to weight the sides down, but first I need to tie my hair up, right? Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit like this, rub it in my hands, and then apply it. Okay, moving forward. So the paste has stuck these sides down a little bit more. Looking good. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to take this out. Woo! I actually love having my hair out, it's so good. And then now we're gonna use the Dubrow molding clay. So here is the final hairdo. Woo! In the end, I ended up ditching the Dubrow clay because I didn't really like it. It ended up crumbling and putting little white dots in my hair, so I kind of went, all right, we're gonna leave that one and we're gonna go back to the Blue Man Cavalier clay. So that's what I've used in this to give it the texture and the hold that it has right now, which I'm very, very happy with. I am loving this hairstyle. So yeah, I hope that you found this video somewhat helpful. Straightening your hair when you have hair like mine is a big task. So I've probably been sitting here for about an hour and a half doing my hair, which is fine because that's what it takes to look good, and that's what I gotta do to work with what I got. So yeah, I hope it was educational for you, and I hope you learned something. Please let me know what you think of this hairstyle in the description box below. And if you want to know more about any of the products that I use in here, they're all really, really useful. Just shoot me a message, and if I'm available, I'll respond, and if I'm not, then I'll get back to you later. So that's it. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel this week, guys. I will see you next week for another video. I'm about to go and get changed and start filming for my hair update because we're coming up to the 3-month mark now. And I just wanted to update you guys on the cut that I went and got and how it's all going. So I'll see you then, all right? Have a great day. Bye.